Hi everyone, it's Catherine here from Chaos Creates. Thanks for joining me on my channel today. I'm sharing with you a layout for Confessions of a Paper Addict, and I'm using one of the new release cut files for this month, the month of October, and it's this Delicate Leaves cut file. So I've gone ahead and I've left this cut file on my mat. I have cut it out on some cardstock, and I'm using the Splendor collection by Pinkfresh Studio. So I've gone ahead and picked out some Distress Oxide colors to sort of match in with that collection. And I'm going to go ahead and use my blending brushes and just blend some color onto these leaves. So initially I was thinking I was just going to use sort of the delicate, cutout. But yeah, you'll see in a moment how I leave that cut file. So I'm just going ahead and brushing on some color. I don't make you watch all of this process. I just wanted you to see, I guess, what I was doing. I'm not using any, anything wet, so it's just the ink. So I'm happy leaving it on my mat. I do go ahead and give it a little bit of a wipe down afterwards, but I'm just spreading on that color. And yeah, it's coming along well. I really love this pop of red in this collection, and I haven't used too much of it. So as you can see, I've actually left sort of the centerpieces in as well of the cut file. I'm not going to back them. I'm just leaving them all sort of somewhat together, but they are cut apart, but yeah, they give a little bit of texture and um, yeah, you'll see once the layout comes together. So I am just going ahead and seeing what background paper I can use. I just wanted to use a whole pattern paper as my background. I didn't want to go ahead and pull out anything white or, yeah, I just wanted to use something patterned. So I'm going ahead and looking through the 12 by 12 papers to work out what I can use. I'm just sort of laying a few leaves down just to see what I can use. So I will go ahead and leave in the description below the different colors in those distress oxides. So I'll list them out for you. I will also leave a link to this specific cut file, so the delicate leaf cut file, and also a link to the Confessions of a Paper Addict Facebook group where you can join, see lots of great layouts from not only the design team but from everyone within that group. It's a great place to share, so go ahead and check that out. So yeah, I've landed on this paper. I thought it was nice and light. And so, yeah, I didn't explain before. This photo is a picture of my son, Sebastian. He was doing a walkathon at school, and I just snapped this gorgeous little pic. So they were competing in their different colors or different teams for school. And so he's wearing this bright red shirt. So I thought this collection worked in well, seeing as it did have those little pops of red. And so I'm going ahead and backing this photo on some of the 6x6 paper, and I'm using this beautiful blue color as the first sort of matte. Then I'm going to use this stripe, and I did have a bit of trouble with my ATG. I have fixed it now, but I didn't think you needed to see that, so I've cut a bit of that footage out. So I'm just going ahead and using my big scissors to cut around the edges there. I'm going to mat it on this last piece of pattern paper, and I really love that. I don't know what color you call it. I've used tumbled glass and speckled egg. I think it's a little bit more of a speckled egg color for those that know the distress oxides. I feel like it's that color. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and lay my photo right in the center and then sprinkle these leaves around the layout. So this is a autumn layout. Autumn here is, sort of April, May, and June. And so now we're in, for us, we're coming into spring. We are in spring. We've had some lovely weather, although we've had a lot of rain as well. So yeah, I'm just laying out these leaves now and placing them around the photo. I wasn't sure whether this is how I'd want it, but I think when I first cut out this cut file and got those leaves happening, I did sort of envisage my layout to sort of be surrounded by the leaves. So I've just laid them around. I've left a little bit of space down the bottom here for my title. And again, I don't make you watch all that because it was a bit of a pain laying out those small little letters. And so it's called Walkathon. And then I'm putting that ephemera piece there that says Everyday Magic. So I guess that becomes the total of my title there. And I'm just picking out a few little bits and pieces to scatter in around this layout. So I've picked out that little squirrel and the little acorn. Not that we have those here. We have possums here in Australia, not little squirrels, but I thought it was cute and I thought it really worked. And I'm also tucking in a few more leaves around that cluster, around the cluster of delicate leaves. So just tucking them in and around because they give a smaller little element and a little bit of a different color. And I'm just going ahead, and because I didn't want anything to move too much, I am just going ahead and adding some wet adhesive behind those. I had off camera stuck down some of those leaves, not too much because I did still want them to give a fair bit of lift, and I stuck down the photo. I am going to pop up a couple of these elements on some foam squares. So I've got, yeah, the little squirrel and the nut I'm going to put up, and yeah, some of the other things as I go. So yeah, that's coming together really nicely. And I do end up really loving these colors. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you think these colors sort of match in with that collection, because they were, yeah, I wasn't sure if I was matching them correctly, but I feel like they work. And I feel like those reds really match in with my son's top. And so yeah, I love how it's looking. Now I'm just going ahead and popping up on some foam squares this Everyday Magic. And then I'm going to start to move through the other bits of ephemera. So I'm sort of looking through here, seeing what else I can make work. And I pull out this wild and free little sentiment, and I'm going to stick that down next to the photo in the right-hand bottom corner there. And then I've picked out this sort of banner piece that says smile often, and I liked how that looked. Just adding a little bit of an adhesive to some of those puffies because they weren't quite sitting down. So I'm just doing that and then laying everything down, and I like how that's looking. Now I'm going to come in with some puffy stickers. I think I only add one little leaf puffy sticker. I thought that was enough. I couldn't sort of work out what else I could make work. And now I'm coming in and having a look at the stickers here. And there was plenty on offer. I've got 2 packets of this. I have a fair bit of this collection. So yeah, hopefully I can use it up over time. Just looking through, seeing what else I can make work and what else I can get on the layout. I do feel like it's reasonably layered and busy at the moment, but yeah, I like how it's, got plenty of sort of, I guess, lift. So I've added a red little leaf in a circle, and also you are a star. I'm just looking back through the stickers to see what else I can make work. And then, yeah, I pull out this Loving Life sticker to put at the bottom, somewhat as a subtitle maybe. And I did really like this Autumn Splendor. So I had pulled that out before, and so I do decide to pull it out and tuck it in behind that You Are a Star. Now I'm going to come in with some enamel dots and sprinkle a few of those in groups of 3 around my page, and that will be nearly it for my layout. So I do come in with some gold splatters, but while I'm laying all of that down, I will let you know, yeah, like I said before, check out the description box for all the links to Confessions of a Paper Addict, and all the description around the products I've used. And I will leave you with some close-ups at the end. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this layout. I hope you're having, wherever you are, whether you're in autumn or in spring, I hope you're having a wonderful time, and I will leave you with some close-ups. So thanks for joining me. Bye everyone.